With many long days, oftentimes responding to dangerous situations, on top of navigating COVID-19, a police officer's mental health can suffer. In 2019 alone, over 220 officers committed suicide after battling the stress and trauma that comes with the job. But one local department is trying to fight back, telling Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter, Bailey Hurley, it's not only helping officers, but the community as well.
From homicides to traffic stops, law enforcement officers see it all, and sometimes all in one day.
We just had a recent officer start here that in the first 4 months on the job went to 9 different suicide calls, and 4 of those calls were suicides by hanging. And if you can imagine how that accumulates over a 32-year career.
Chief Monroe says previously mental health help was usually only offered after critical incidents like Destiny Avery's murder. Otherwise, services were only available off-site.
For them to go out there and deal with the things they did in looking for this young lady in a landfill, those images get burned into their mind, and that might come back up, and it could be a day later, a week later, or years later.
But now Moorhead Police is working to get ahead of the curve, now partnering with MSUM and embedding a mental health expert in the department to help officers before it's too late.
At the time when I started, we were still kind of in the just rub some dirt on it and go back to work kind of a thing. And it's not like that anymore because of the problems that we've seen with police-related suicides, alcoholism, and
wellness coordinator Aaron Sumala-Folkert says he's specifically working to help officers at the beginning of their careers rather than only when something happens, while also working on what he calls psychological resilience, helping officers deal with trauma as they're experiencing it.
But then also strategies for after when they go home.
He adds his presence in the building will help fight the stigma of seeking services, as well as help officers better serve the community. In Moorhead, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Moorhead Police say the new 2-year program was paid for by civil forfeitures, which is the money seized in incidents like drug busts and DUIs.